Why, thank you very much. And it's not an easy time to be a Conservative activist. Our failure to deliver Brexit have left many feeling demoralised, with no obvious light at the end of the tunnel, and most of us know that ahead of us is still a bumpy ride. So we decided to set up Blue Collar Conservatism. The feedback we are getting from members at this time with this initiative are just that they're so excited to be a part of something that has got such potential that they believe in as party members, as activists, as people who vote for us. This is the first time they feel invigorated and want to belong to the Conservative Party, the party that is for working people. Because if it's not, what is it here for? I set up Blue Collar Conservatism along with Clark Vasey, who was our candidate at Workington at the last general election, and with the support of MPs from right across our party, because we all believe, that only the Conservatives are genuinely the party that will support working people. I'm driving it forward now because it is absolutely vital, and not just for our party, but also for the country. That's what it's vital for, the country, because we stand on the brink of an abyss of the most destructive socialist government ever. At the local elections, we saw voters abandoning Corbyn's Labour in their droves, many after voting Labour for decades, because they see that this Labour government isn't for working people and for the working classes. But they're not returning to us. In fact, despite significant moves of the working class voters towards the Conservative Party for at least the last 3 general elections, we are not winning their support when actually we ought to. Now, I don't need to tell anybody the reasons why. We know a majority of these voters voted to leave the EU, and on this, we have broken their trust. To win that trust back, we must only not just deliver what we promised, but we must be prepared to have radical Conservative agenda to show that we are on their side. This is what we're doing with Blue Collar Conservatism. Our mission is to come up with ideas for a radical Conservative agenda, which will transform the lives of people who need us most. To do this, we must be prepared to listen and to take ourselves out of our comfort zones, to build a majority which delivers for everyone in our country and avoids the catastrophe of Corbyn and McDonnell. So far, we've had people from across the country share a wide range of their views. Targeted tax cuts to support working people, expansion of apprenticeships, and even the use of technology to make the local bus service more effective. A growing economy and record numbers of people in work is a strong base from which we start. But we must recognise where people and communities need greater support. Over the coming months, we'll be setting out ideas on how to shape a practical Conservative agenda for working people. This must include the public sector workers. They are not separate or out of our reach. Our economy now is on a much stronger footing than the mess that was left by the Conservative Party, and that has been transformed by public sector workers too. I believe that with a Conservative message underpinned by the principles of Blue Collar Conservatism, we can win the next general election. This will require us to shift priority and resources to the areas